The end is nigh. As the title of this episode clearly gives away. Yes, hello Spartans, Sharpie5000 here, and welcome to episode 33 of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Let's Play 2014. And the supports are completed. The end is approaching. So, wow. Today's episode is the queue lines and well, the transfer track and secondary train storage thingamajig. So I thought I'd give another insight as to how I did things with the Raven, because I still think that's pretty awesome. So how I got the kind of transfer track thing, well, I've perfected it since. What I use is this set is the big thick steel beams from Vodtin's glass and girders set. Specifically the girders parts, which is much better. So in the Raven I used the walls, but here I've found it worked better if I used the halves. So I put those in, and obviously the end caps. Then I was thinking, so after placing the end beams, I was looking at these and I was thinking, hang on a minute, could I possibly put the wheels in from Gadget's Coaster Goodies? So I placed the rails, got them, and I was like, yes, this is working. So now I've actually got so that's pretty much now my self-discovered tutorial on how to make a decent inverted transfer thing. So also make sure you got two supports at each and a support at each end. So right here I was building the secondary station, and those geeks of you notice it's slightly higher. I didn't notice this until too late. So which I was very annoyed. I will admit, after I finished, saved and exited, the game did crash. Seeing as I can't turn the lights on, turn it up to night anymore, I might as well just delete all the lights I've got just to save some space. Actually, I think I will do that. It's probably consuming quite a bit. So hopefully I won't get too much more other lag and stuff, just because I don't want to completely blow the game in the last stretch. So I was looking at this, I was like, wait a minute, that's too tall. Well, I noticed it was actually above the transfer. So I rebuilt the stations and decided to have only one of them with a train in it. So I was just placing the inverted brakes again. They come from the X I will destroy all X whatever. B&M coaster add-ons. So I'm still using Spice's Asian Empire. I still need to kind of do the whole Asian area thing. I'm trying to think of what flat rides I can put in, because I think I was exhausted. I think I'll stick it in Insanity just because that's the only one I haven't used. I really need to get some CFRs, but I'm really terrible with them. So right here I was just doing more walls, and then went into Spy's Ralph VZ station set. I thought, wait a minute, these will look cool. So I found some thick wooden posts and decided to place those on the base of our building. So then placed the standard posts I had, just that to the extra detail. I was thinking, this is looking okay. So I was placing those, and then I went back into the Asian Empire, but then I remembered, hang on a minute, the tracks are no support. So, and then realised I had no doors. So I went back into the girders beams and got the plate metal. It's called the plate metal beams for those of you with quick eyes, or rather without quick eyes. So I had to use the 3H walls in order to conceal the beams on the outside, the steel things on the outside. Then I just did the walls on top, the roof on top. Roofs. Why did I say walls? Did I say walls? Can't remember. So then it was just fences around the edge, and then something in time that's 2, because for the first time in a while my PC might have actually overheated. So right here I was doing the exit walkway because I moved the exit to the other end of the station, because obviously we had the track in that way. I figured the only way I could really get out was by having it go over the track, and I thought, seeing as I had that thing, it would probably be fitting if it went underneath the pathway. And so I was trying to figure out how to place them all. Then I realised, being me, I'd screwed up my alignments, and it was all 1H high there I needed to be instead of even alignments. Bullshit. I'll correct it in some way when I do the paths. I might just might not bother or something. I'll think of something. Then I realised that the other type of stairs in the stair sets were actually a much better fit. For the record, the set here I'm using is Weather's stair set, which is pretty neat. It's actually very good for wooden stairs. It's like the only wooden staircase set out there. So here I found a much better texture, which I thought fitted the theme much better. So here I was just placing more supports, replacing the paths and then doing the wooden path supports. So I don't want them going underneath the coaster, then, so I just placing them like that and stuff. Wow, I really can't see there. So I was thinking, what can I do with a queue line? So I thought, let's take another coaster around here. Let's have a nice long queue line. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to do things. And this is all wrapping up. Hope you like my choice of music. So then I was just decided to do the path edges, and then I was looking through. I was going to do the woods, but I was like, actually, no, wait, weren't the stairs not match the alignment of the terrain? I was right. So we decided to look at this and found Ralphie's park cover. Ignore that, that was a Skype request. So right here, and so I was placing these and decided to use Ralphie's because it's actually got some pretty neat textures in it. So I was thinking, I better join them up around here. So I was trying to get the, well, I got the same texture as before, and decided to have it going all around the thingy transfer station. Then I just had to get the stairs going, and then I got my lamp wrong, so I placed those. And I thought, actually, would it make more sense if they were turned 90 degrees? So I did turn them because they've got the long beams running down it. Ah, there's the music. I was wondering where it got to. I thought, let's just save time. I might do some slightly modified terrain shaping off camera. So then I had the basic path structure complete. Then I decided I need a tunnel underneath the coaster. So I thought, man, let's just build a small little Asian thing. So I was trying to find some good stuff and just pretty much sticking with the standard style. If I'm honest, I think this is quite an interesting queue line. So, use outside roller coaster token free. Well, now that we can get in the end, I'm thinking about what I start doing after this. So, I've decided on the theme for next year's series. I know that seems a little in advance, but I figure it's about time I did the theme I've chosen. What else? Obviously, I'm still going to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You're still going to get the videos from me. So then right here I got my line wrong with the fence. God, it actually can be really irritating, this fence. And then I realised that the willows starting straight, someone mucked up them shapes. So I had to borrow the test from somewhere else. Fences. So where was I? Back to what we're doing after we finish this. Well, Christmas coming up, so for those of you old subscribers, you know what that means. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Top 10 Coasters of the Year 2014 this time around. So yes, this time it's the competition, and I can confirm I have 10 entries. Please enter as always, because seriously I want to have a lot of entries to sit. Okay, the joy of getting lots of entries is you people get a decent excuse to make me rack my brains and spend several days in very tedious thought. Basically, just give me a really hard time choosing. Also, for the record, do you guys? I can safely confirm that iCoaster Productions 1, as far as at this current point in time, has not placed an entry. So we're gonna have a new person sitting on my channels on the front page of my channel. The question is who? That could be you. Imagine me with a Kitchener moustache and pointing with a whole Kitchener poster thing. Lord Kitchener, for the record. Yeah, imagine that and me saying, do you want to win the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Top 10 Coasters of the Year 2014? Yeah, I say that. Do I speak way too quickly sometimes? Oh well, not my problem. So right here, I decided that the balustrades from Ralphie's East Asia set would look much better, and frankly, I'd say I was right as usual. Also, I do appreciate the support from every one of you guys who says this is one of the best theme parks on YouTube. And if I had to rank it, well, in terms of style, I'd probably put it in third, because there's Silverette's 2 theme parks above me. But I am quite happy with what I've got in some areas. all I want to do now is just finish this and hit Control R for the final time on the recording. So right here I was just wrapping up the last queue line, well, probably penultimate. The only thing that's slightly worrying me is the whole. I'm probably gonna do a load of hills outside the theme park, or I might just do some light hills. I might not do because the ultimate theme park I had a whole hill that was like, I don't know, 30 meters high. I'll probably give them like 10 meters high tops. But I'm gonna sign off right now. I'm Charlie5000. You are watching RCT3 Let's Play 2014, and this is youtube.com/MastermindMurderers. I will see you in the next episode.